We are live.
Hi, there's Cynthia.
Hey, I guess I
Hey,
was in another stream.
hey, everybody. This is Rashida here, and I have my garden friends Cynthia and Lisa here. And y'all know it's time for another garden chat. And the reason I know it's time for another garden chat is because my sister-in-law was like, my sister-in-law said, "When you do another garden chat," I was like, "It's been over a month. I think it's about time we do one."
I think I was in another stream.
Use another stream,
I thought I must have been in.
another
Yeah.
room.
Hmm.
But you're here now, and we just
Yeah.
started. So you ain't
Okay.
missed. We just started. I came in running. I had an 8:30 conference call, and it was so funny because I was thinking, I was like, we haven't had our call for August meeting yet. And as soon as I saw that email heading, I said, I bet you they're gonna choose the day of my chat. And sure enough, it was today at 8:30. I was like, well, let me.
Hmm.
I didn't want to wait another week. But anyway, for those that are here, I'm Rashida Monique. I'm here. I'm not even here Monday through Friday. I'm not doing devotions. I ain't doing none of that. So, but if you want the devotionals and things, y'all go back. It's plenty of word on this channel. But I'm also a gardener. I say a beginning gardener. I started gardening on my own in 2016. In my apartment building, they had raised beds that were already prepared, and I thought I was doing the thing right. Moved to one of our family houses in 2022. Start gardening here, fresh in my own raised bed, and realized I ain't know what I thought I knew because them prepping them beds was one of the best things they could have ever done for me. So I'm gardening in Zone 6A in Michigan, and we're having a ball. All right, Lisa or Cynthia, whoever want to go next, go ahead and introduce
Hey,
yourself.
Mona. Go ahead, Lisa.
Hi, I'm Lisa. My channel is Gardening with Lisa, and I am in North Alabama, 8A now. And I've been gardening since 2020, and I'm enjoying it. It's been hot
Oh,
this summer,
yes.
and that's about it.
I am Cynthia, and my channel is CiCi's Texas Garden, and I'm in Zone 8B9A in Texas. And yes, it is hot. I've been gardening now 8 years, and but I've only been doing in ground for 2 years, so that is different. But yeah, I grow a lot of things out there. I do hydroponics, and that's what my channel is pretty much about: growing outside and inside.
All
And
right.
expanding.
And
Yes, and
expanding.
expanding.
She's
Yes.
expanding. And if she's raising she could raise in crawdads and didn't know it. But so welcome y'all to the channel. Thank y'all for joining me again. We have such a good time. We have such a good time. So let me
Yeah.
explain. Let me explain. So last year I started my garden on June 10th, right?
Mhm.
This year I was putting things in soil like June 1st. Was it the first? Yeah, it was June 1st. And my seedlings were small. And I felt some type of way about my garden. I just felt like I was behind. I was behind. And so I'm looking at all these people in 6A and 6B, and their stuff is big. And 2 weeks ago, they started harvesting. And I'm like, so when I stopped watching my plants and just kept putting things in soil,
Yeah.
then
Mhm.
I would go back and look, and it's like, oh, they are growing. After they get
Yeah.
up the initial shot,
Mhm.
they're just growing. And I'll tell you, the okra and the tomatoes and the beans. I love beans now. And if not for the only reason is just for they give me something to see that's growing.
Yeah.
So I planted my okra and tomatoes. I looked at the bed. I'm like, that bed is a little spare. Let me go put some bush beans out there. And I mean, I heavenly planted because I'm like, I'm watching these people heavenly plant. I ain't about to do all
Mhm.
this spacing this year. I'm about to put these beans in there, and they just popped up, and they're just. I probably have
Yeah.
bean pies in the next week, y'all, because we have had 90-degree weather in June in Michigan. When I tell you, it ain't
What?
usually this hot until like August. It's been 95. It's been 97. It's been 92, 94. Like I come home from work, water at night. Try to deep water at night so my stuff will be able to survive the next day because I'm not getting up even at 6 o'clock. I tried it one day. It was hot already.
Yeah.
I when I tell you sweat was dripping off of me, I got to work. I swear I had heat exhaustion, didn't know it till I got to work and sat down. I was like, I feel like crap.
That humidity.
So that's part of my story today. Today, we went to the store and got some starts. We went to Walker's Farm, and we're making a mosquito plant. And since I didn't start lemongrass or my lavender or anything, I bought those to do my porch and my mom's porch. And I ended up picking up some tomatoes. I don't even know more tomatoes, but I picked up some tomatoes I had never seen before. And they had 25% off selling all their plants because they're late in season. Picked up some tomatoes, picked up some more strawberries because the last ones died. Now, I'm going to get this strawberry thing if it's the last thing I do because I love strawberries. Where does I get strawberries? Tomatoes. Danielle, what I get? Stevia plant.
Okay.
And something else, y'all. So I went and bought stuff today, and I was outside today moving stuff around. So I have watermelon that the ground chuck has tried to eat up. It had to happen today because when I left for church this morning, I was like, oh, they are just flourishing. I need to move these garden bags over to the garden spot instead of getting off my porch. And I came back from the store and I looked, and it was just chunks just bitten out the stalk. I said, you know what?
You need to put you some mint. Get
some
you
mint
some peppermint or spearmint.
She put some peppermint oil, and then she read something about ammonia in the t-shirt. So she buried some ammonia in the t-shirt, and then we had these anti-dig gates to put around the porch. So that's what we were out there doing like 25 minutes ago while I was on a conference call.
Well, you could have just this for your watermelons. You could just peed around them.
Listen here. I live on a residential street. And what I ain't finna do.
Well, you collect it in a cup.
But
collect it.
But what I could do.
Pour it in the morning with your water.
Is,
you just
when my nephew come over, be like, I need you to go over there.
Go water my plants.
That's a thought. But anyway, so I got my melons moved. I got my potatoes moved. I got my onions moved. And while I was over there, I looked at the garlic and I'm like, that garlic been in the ground too long. You know, I had too many brown leaves. And so I was like, I'm over here. Let me start pulling garlic. Like my call was at 8:30. I was pulling garlic at 8:25. Like 8:20. I was like, threw it all in the thing, came into the back house, called the call, muted, go around back.
You go out there, you can find something to do.
Right.
Yes.
You can always find something.
Plenty to do. So tomorrow I'm gonna drop some more seed. Because I'm not gonna stop dropping seed. Right. I'm not gonna stop.
I'm gonna plant me some more beans this week.
More beans.
What kind of beans you gonna drop?
I may do green beans, and I may do some butter beans, like the lima beans.
My bean season is over until it gets fall. It's too hot.
Well, ours are going away, but I'm pulling out onions, so I'm gonna have a whole bed empty. So I'm gonna put something in it.
You have okra already?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That sounds good. I did beans because last year I did not have enough, but because I was expecting my bush beans to behave like pole beans, because I didn't know any better, and I didn't have enough beans. I didn't have enough, and so I planted Scarlet Runner, which is that was a pole bean. Don't give me the line, y'all. But I planted Scarlet Runner somewhere. I don't know if it's a polo bush. I planted Fort Hook lima beans. I planted some green beans. So,
now, what I can still grow bean wise is the red noodle beans or the long beans.
Mm-hmm.
Now those like the heat. So they've been doing good. I've been having those.
Yeah.
I
Those are
started.
runners.
That's good. I think I did some purple. I think I got some purple ones.
Some purple
Yeah,
whole
are they
foods.
called purple yard beans or purple
Oh,
something beans? I think different
mhm.
companies call them the same thing, but I think it's like the same bean. But anyway, it's
It's the
purple.
long one.
Yeah.
They get okay. Yeah.
So I did some of those. I had some snap peas because I'm like, it's still cool. Because when I planted them, it was still cool, right? It's still cool. I think I can get away with it. I'm out there, them things just as dead as they want to be. I just took them up. I was like, it's all right. I'm gonna put some beans in that spot.
Right.
Put
Right.
some other beans in the spot. So I didn't have y'all know I usually have questions ready for us to talk about. I don't even remember what I named the email. Sometimes I put it in the email so I remember. Other than garden chat. She said they got it queued up and waiting. I'm on. Where y'all at? Let me see. Where's my email, y'all? My phone's dying. I had to plug it in. No, I didn't have a reason. I didn't have a title, a subject, or nothing. So it's June. It is June. So last time we talked, it was like May 11th. A lot has
Okay.
happened since May 11th, right?
Yes.
So when did I say I planted my garden? It was like May 11th.
Sorry.
Yeah, June 1st. June 1st. So I planted a lot of my stuff June 1st. Why am I thinking that's wrong though? Anyways, late May, early
I can't
June.
remember.
I don't even remember.
It was in May though, I think.
Yeah.
Early May.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I know I saw the video, so I know we did May 11th, but I think I planted after that. I don't know.
Mhm.
So, it's June. What are some of the struggles you're having in June that you weren't having in May outside of the heat? Because I think we all just had extremely high temperatures. So outside of the heat, what are some of the struggles you didn't have in May?
Mm.
I've been trying to install. My sister and I both have been trying to install the drip irrigation, so we wouldn't have to hand water so much.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like every day you work on that, and it's hot. I know that's probably not what you're asking about, but that's
That's
something I've
fine.
been
Go ahead.
struggling with. It's just every day doing something with that.
Yeah, because
Just
actually, the
ready for it to
structure
be over.
you working on that, and then you're thinking about all the stuff you could be doing while
Right.
you
I
working
need
on
to
that.
Right.
harvest this. I need to go fertilize that.
Mhm.
And like you said, you go out there, you get started, you get a million things started and hardly anything done, completed.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't go with a
Right.
list,
Right.
then you won't get anything done. You just be turning circles. Like, what do I do next? What do I do? What am I doing?
All right. I started watching that video, Lisa. I started watching the video. I was like, she gonna get it done.
I'm still working. I'm still trying.
What about you, Cynthia?
Okay. I was trying to share it out. So that's what I was doing
I
on the other
haven't done
phone.
that either. Thank you, because I haven't shared.
I was like, let me share
If
it
you're
from.
watching,
For
please
some reason, I
share.
couldn't pull it up on here to share it, so I was like, let me get it on my phone. So.
And you know, I on the link that I sent you all, I don't know if you know this, I gave you access to stream on your channel. I don't
Mhm.
know how it worked. I ain't never
Mhm.
did it before. But I did give
That's
you
what I
access.
didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, I
I
have
know.
to
I
Google
was.
it and get some instructions. I don't know how to do it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I think you might have already had to have it like StreamYard, you already got it set to your channel. I don't know how easy it is to do it if you haven't set it up.
Yeah, I know Miss Gail
uh,
and them does do that. They stream it to
Hmm.
each other channel. I
Yeah.
try not to have hat here. But anyway, go ahead, Cynthia.
Um. Well, of course, the heat. I know the heat is a thing, but as for me, I have not got my watering system set up correctly. So yeah, I'm still hand watering. And I just hey, I just came back from off vacation, so my garden tended to itself for 5 days. So uh, some things, I mean, most of the
Okay.
things did good because we did have a tropical storm that came through while I wasn't here.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so it kept you things moist, but some things like my ever-bearing strawberries that I just bought, they burnt up.
Oh
they
no.
burnt they burnt up before, I guess, before the rain because the soil was moist, but the rest was gone.
Oh,
So um other than that, the bugs, grasshoppers, I've been having a lot of grasshoppers and crickets everywhere. And they've been
Japanese beetles.
I haven't had Japanese beetles,
Oh,
but I do
Lord, I
have a
have.
million leaf-footed bugs everywhere.
Yes.
So that's how that's going.
All
Yeah.
right, Shelly. Then we'll get Shelly caught up. Shelly, we need you to introduce yourself, however you want to introduce yourself and about your gardening. And then the first question was, what challenges are you having now that you weren't having in May outside of the heat? Because I think we all having heat related problems. But
Mhm.
Okay, so my name is Shelly Gauze. I am in Maryland, Zone 7A, B. I don't know which is if it's A or B. It's one or the other. Um, I let me see. Introduce myself however I want. I am a backyard gardener, trying to do all the things with the space that I have, constantly adding more. I just ordered a new raised bed that I didn't tell my husband about until it was arriving. He was like, "Where you gonna put that?" So we're gonna put it somewhere. So I have all sorts of things growing. And what issue am I having now that I wasn't having in May? So you're right. It's been hot. It's been uber hot. I was away for the weekend in the RV, and we didn't have any AC. So
Ooh.
Mm.
it was a long weekend. But I was super excited because I told my adult children, I'm going to need y'all to water this garden while I'm gone. And bless the Lord, they did.
Okay. Okay.
So I was super excited to come back and find okra like this long. I was like, okay, let me take this one on. But the one of my mystery plants that I didn't plant, but it was growing back, I was pretty certain it was the red noodle bean, the long ones.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, today I went out there and it's got aphids. And that is the only plant, even last year, it had aphids all year long. And I don't like how it looked. I need to figure out how to get rid of them jokers permanently.
mm,
At least combat them. Because the plant ain't even that big, but I guess it's got enough that it's like, oh, you're here. We're ready to eat.
Mhm. Mm.
you
Do you
battle
grow? Do you
aphids.
have flowers? Do you have yarrow
That's
growing?
No.
that's what I was gonna say. You need some
Yeah.
flowers to bring in the things that eat aphids.
Well, I mean, I
Cause
have
yeah, they.
marigolds, but I don't really have any in that particular bed.
I was
Um,
watching growing out the box. That
Mhm.
guy
mhm.
growing out the box,
Mhm.
and he said that yarrow attracts aphids. So,
Ugh.
like last year, we noticed we did not, prior years to last year, we would grow green beans and peas, and we would have aphids on them to the point where didn't even want to pick them because they would just bite you and be all over them and make the
Mhm.
plants look bad.
Stop
And
it.
so
Yeah, I
last
normally
year, my
hose them
sister
down
had
before
yarrow
I
growing,
harvest.
and the yarrow, I guess, attracted them. And we didn't have any aphids on our beans or our peas.
I
Oh,
think
And
it's
then,
something about the red noodle beans because it's the only thing that I had aphids on last year.
mm.
I
yeah,
just have ants that be on mine because I'm growing red noodle beans. But I have I always when I plant my red noodle beans, I always put zinnias and marigolds next to them.
yeah.
I just always have, and
Okay.
so
I'll
that
plant
may,
some flowers around them.
yeah.
I'm gonna find me some yarrow. Listen,
Especially
I'm
that
thinking,
yarrow.
Yarrow attracts them.
yeah. So I'm thinking if it attracts it to the yarrow, they'll eat the yarrow instead of eating your
Yeah.
food.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I
Oh,
had yarrow I was growing for the planters herb challenge, and like something ate my yarrow, all the little
Really?
all the leaves off of it. I was like, what ate? Now it's starting to grow back, so I got one stem to getting the leaves back, but it stripped all the leaves off my yarrow.
no.
I don't even
Oh
know what it
no.
was.
I was that in. Did I tell y'all about I planted tomatoes? I had one mushroom basket tomato seedling that survived and one yellow lemon squash and one hillbilly tomato, and I put them in the bed. And I went back. It was 2 days later because I'm working on that, going to the garden every day. But anyway, and my whole thing was gone, like the leaves, the stem, like it was gone, and I didn't know what ate it. So I'm looking in the bed, and I'm like, everybody call them roly polies. We call them water bugs. Either way, roly polies, water bugs, pill bugs, whichever name. It's the bed is full of them.
Oh wait.
I mean, full of them. And so I went and I sprayed some neem, and then I put some diatomaceous earth on it. Then we got all this rain. So
And that
now,
washed it away.
Yep. So now I'm just like, do I just keep treating this bed in on these dry days?
So do you think that it was them that ate it, or was a hornworm
That's
somewhere?
that's
what I was
It
thinking.
could have been a worm, a caterpillar, or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But the only thing I see are the pill bugs at
Because
this
they
point.
usually
The only
stay
things
in the
that-
ground area or anything that's dead. They like to eat the dead leaves and the dead stuff that falls on the ground part. They don't usually eat like fresh.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know, but I didn't see anything else. And my garlic around the outside of the bed is my garlic. Well, was because I pulled it up today. My garlic and my walking onion. So, and those grew in there fine. So I'm like, is this just gonna be my garden bed till I feel it? I mean, my onion bed until I figure it out.
It probably was a worm, Ned. You probably didn't see.
Maybe.
Because sometimes they be hard to see.
Yeah, they are.
Some of them be black, some of them be green, like the plant.
Yeah.
And you know that hornworm. You don't see him.
Now.
And the thing was, but I'm gonna
just
tell you
see where he been.
When I planted when I planted the raised beds this time, when I tell you, it felt like I was making a bed. When I tell you, me and my god sister, we put that netting around because I wanted my seedlings to survive before because I knew I had to uncover them for the pollinators. But while they were that small, I was like, I need to cover you so won't nothing eat you. And I went in there and looked, and my dad said, well, whatever you did, you closed it up in there.
Then it probably was an army,
one
of them little army worms, because they match the color of the ground, like your soil, and they be in there until nighttime. That's when they want to come out, and they'll eat the plant up and then get back in the soil. So
like them nasty snails.
Oh, please.
Snails and slugs
too.
Listen, whew, it was so bad. When it started getting dark, I ain't like to be outside in the garden. And one evening, my husband and I were out there, and they started coming out, and I mean, they big, fat, juicy ones. And I said, y'all about to die today. We started using the shovel, the hand shovel, and scooping them up and throwing them in the yard waste bag. And then I went to Lowe's and picked up some stuff that's supposed to help kill them off, because they'll ingest it and then they'll think they're full, and then they'll go and they'll die. I ain't been seeing none, y'all. I ain't seen none.
Really? Okay. What you get?
I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I got. So I don't know. I think it's a combination of the fact that we took the time to actually get rid of a bunch of them manually, on top of the fact that we put that stuff out. So I'm gonna go get it, and I'm gonna show it to y'all, because I don't know the name of it. We went to Lowe's and talked to somebody, and they was like, "Oh yeah, you can use this." And I was like, "Bet."
I know you can do like beer traps too. Just putting beer out there and in like a lid. That's a cheap way to do
You
it.
just get so busy. It's so many things that you
It's a
can do
lot of
to
things to do.
prepare before these things come.
Yes.
And if they will catch you when you not looking.
Oh, girl, listen.
Next thing you know, your cabbage gone because all the
Oh,
snails ate them up.
let
Mhm.
me
Let
tell
me go get
y'all.
this stuff now, and I'm gonna show y'all what I harvested today too.
Okay.
Okay.
So listen, y'all talking about these bugs, and I feel like something crawling on me. One, because I just came in from outside, and normally when I come in, I strip and get in the shower because I don't like stuff crawling on me. But I ain't had time, so I just
Don't
took
look
the
on
clothes
your
off,
shoulder,
put
girl.
something
Don't
else.
look on your shoulder.
It's a girl shirt talking to me. So listen, I went to my mom. So I did the mosquito plant, right? And I went to my mom's because she already had mint in there because the mint, grow back every year. It's mint we've had in her front yard forever. Anyway, so I was cleaning it out, and all these stink bugs. I'm assuming they were stink bugs. They look like stink bugs. And now, I mean, they was just. I was the more I took the leaves and stuff off top, the more they just came out, and the more I was just sitting there like, let me just finish, because I'm like, just let me finish. So I did that. Then
if you mash them, they
the
show
earwigs cast I was coming out, and I was like, and I just kept working, and I put them plants in, and I was good. I mean, like I'm good. Like when I'm in the minute, I'm just like, just don't touch me. Just let me finish what I'm doing. Just to think about it. I'm just like, oh my god, I don't like it. I was moving my potato plants. Snail. I had on gloves. Take him off, throw him
I can't deal with him.
Snail, pill bugs. Oh,
he's too slimy.
But anyway, so
I heard you say you felt like stuff was crawling on you. That's how I be feeling, like
all the time. So so you guys said, what am I dealing with now that I wasn't dealing with in May? I would say keeping up with sowing seed and monitoring my plants and keeping those watered and fertilizing. It's like doing it too, because I'm so used to just like, let me just sow seed. It's like, no, girl, you need to go check that stuff that's already out there.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna have it. So I so that's what I'm doing. And I didn't get any greens last year because somebody ate up all my greens, right? So in my seed sowing, I took just a cup, spread some seeds in there, watered it, and just let them germinate. So I was in the process of separating all these greens. I'm in the back, so I moved everything to the back out the sun under the awning, so I won't kill myself before I go to work, right? So I'm sitting there planting the thing, and here go the white moth. One, I said, okay, I got to cover these, and then I start. So that's what I said, right? So I started some, but I didn't finish, and I went to work. So yesterday, because that was Friday. So Saturday, I go back to finish what I started, and I start looking at my seedlings, my turnips, and some of them, the leaf just gone, just the little stick sticking up. I said, oh, I got a fix for you. So I separated what I was gonna separate. I ain't got enough containers, but I want to throw all my little germinated green seeds away just in case some kind of something happened. I'm just gonna pot all the greens. I don't care if I got to sell them and give them away, but I ain't throwing none out. So they say don't spray your seedlings with neem. I sprayed that stuff with neem oil. I doused it all. Went and got my netting off the raised bed out there. I hope I ain't bring nothing in it, but I put everything under there. All the stuff I up potted, the stuff I didn't up pot, I just put it all up under that netting. And not long before I did that, I looked. It was 2 moths flying up. I said, "Why y'all back here? I ain't seen no white moth."
They ain't going nowhere, girl. They gonna bring their family.
Girl, yeah. They're gonna die is what they're gonna do. Because I said I have to go get something that ain't organic, and I'm gonna have greens this year. You understand? Hey Linda, I didn't say hey Linda, sister some soul. What's her name? Y'all know her name?
Mona.
Mona.
That's Mona.
Okay. I can remember. Hey.
Hey y'all.
All right, I went and got the product.
What'd you get?
Okay. For the snails.
Curry's
slug and snail killer.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the comment.
So how do you use it?
It's granular, and you just sprinkle it around where they come up at. You can put it around plants. I was a little nervous about that, so I only put it on the far outskirts of where the plants, like if the fabric bags, I put them around the edge of the fabric bag. But it's granular, and I've only put it down once. This one box says that it treats 8,750 square feet.
Wow.
So I will put some more down later.
All right, I put in the comments, so I
Oh yeah, I put it in there.
Oh, okay, you did too. All right.
I'll find a link too and post it in there.
I can't stand to go and see something with the slime on it. You know a snail has been there.
And they were tearing my plants up.
I'm like, why am I gardening and I have a whole fit? But you know, Marie Hart, she was preserving her onions. So she had got her onions and she kept finding black spiders. And she said after the third one, she's like, I'm done. She said, I'm not bringing any more of these green tops in my house. And so Mr. Hart had to go out there and get the onions and spray them down and check for spiders before he brought them in the house. Because she was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm done.
Once you bring them in, they're in there with you.
Them spiders were creeping me out.
Outside.
I don't mind spiders at all.
Girl,
I hate them because they wanna build nests in the crevices of your patio chairs, and you want to go sit down on it. I said so.
They want to be
sneaky. With that product, I bought
like them.
mothballs.
You bought mothballs?
Bought some mothballs because somebody was telling me, but I haven't used it yet. But I'm gonna tell you what I feel like has made a difference. I bought lemon verbena, rosemary, parsley, some different herbs. I put them in smaller pots and I sat them around on the patio. I have not seen spiders like I was seeing beforehand because I guess they smell it. They don't like the smell of the strong herbs.
Okay.
So I was like, yes. I will be using the mothballs though. I'm gonna try to get some little socks or something and put a mothball in there and crush it and hang them in different areas around the yard. And see if
because I'm putting mint everywhere.
I think that's what we're gonna do around our front patio, and hopefully to keep the bugs and we have groundhogs and like the grown groundhog. That's a fat sucker. If I ate groundhog, girl, we all could eat. But anyway, him and his
have you had groundhog before?
No.
Well, how you know you don't eat it?
Because
please tell me you ain't eat no groundhog. Because you talking like you know from experience.
No. Hey,
but if I did,
I would try it.
You would try it?
I would try it.
No, ma'am.
You had to catch me on an adventurous day. But
so I don't think I'm going to be that adventurous.
Just barbecue it, it'll be fine.
CiCi gonna cook it for us.
CiCi, okay,
figure it out.
One, barbecue it up, and we'll have one of these little sessions. And you can do it live because I'm not gonna eat it.
I don't have no groundhog, so
listen. We have
it ain't no telling what you ate at that cookout.
And listen,
that's true.
You don't know what it was. It was this barbecue with sauce on it.
Right. That's all. Hey.
So we have raccoons, groundhogs, skunks, cats. Just roaming around the neighborhood. And Daddy said he saw a deer the other day. And I said, and I'm trying to figure out where is it woods near us that a deer came this far in the city. And I'm like, listen, I'm trying to have some fruit trees. I need him to go back to where he come.
We had a coyote.
Looking forward to hey, welcome.
Yesterday. And the neighbor told my sister she was outside watering. He told her, go in the house. And she was like, what? He said, go in the house now. And she saw him. He was trying to get the thing. He was on his side of the fence. And when she went back out, he said it was an old coyote trying to get water out of our faucet. She was watering, so it was dripping a little at the faucet. And he was trying to get water out of that.
He was thirsty.
He came.
Yeah, I know it.
You
You'll
now you
find
gotta
his
put a little
pack.
bowl of water out there for him.
No,
Mm-mm.
ma'am. Mm-mm.
Not for no coyote.
Listen,
He
I
was
No, ma'am.
thirsty.
the deer
No.
have been eating up my daylilies in the front yard.
Oh, really?
So I'm really upset. Yes.
Mm.
I was like, oh, my daylilies are coming back. It's gonna be so pretty. And I started seeing the little buds. And the next day I went out there, all the heads were eaten off.
I didn't know
What
deer
can
eat.
you
They
put
eat
for them?
roses.
Listen, I don't play with these deer. I went straight to Lowe's and got me some deer repellent and
Oh, I thought you went and got a pew pew at Lowe's.
Right? Now you sort of dress that mug up.
Like,
Yeah,
I ain't
full
playing
of
with that deal.
medicine.
Yeah, I
Fingers
got
full of
some
medicine.
friends who would probably do that, but no, I spray them. But the problem is, you got to keep spraying them every
And if
time.
it
You
rain,
get
it washes it
rain, you
away.
got to keep spraying them. So when I
Mm.
came back today, all the bulbs were eaten off of my daylilies
Oh.
again.
Hmm. Oh, y'all,
So
I
did
remember.
that repellent, did it smell like pepper or anything? Can you smell it? That repellent you got for the deer?
Not really. I don't smell it really. Now,
But
if
I
I
just wonder.
if I get close enough and some drip on my hand, I can tell it has just like a little stinky smell, but it doesn't
Okay.
smell loudly in the air when you spray it.
Wow. So I just remembered, y'all, what else I bought at the farm. I bought a Concord grape.
Okay.
My grape plant. And it's big and it's lush.
Oh.
And so I'm excited about it.
So how old you think it is?
It says 2021.
Oh,
Oh,
that
okay.
shit.
Well,
If
then
you
it should
had
be
that
I
in
didn't
the
take a
available.
picture
ground, it'd
of
be
it.
growing now.
Yeah.
If you had that in the ground, you might have grapes now.
Mm.
Okay.
So we got to figure out where we're going to put it. Because we just bought it today. Oh, look at that big okra.
Look at that. She's showing her harvest.
Yeah.
Okra, I got, and I got my background.
Beans.
Y'all see my string beans.
Your beans.
Okay.
Okay.
Good,
What kind of
girl.
beans are those?
Just some string beans.
You don't
Contender,
remember the name?
provider, Blue Lake. You just got some string beans.
This is string bean.
You know how when you go to the farm and you buy plants, they don't have them labeled like that. They just say string beans.
Yeah.
So, string
Now, do
beans.
you know what kind of okra you have?
Green okra.
Well,
Yeah,
at Walker's Farm, at Walker's Farms they had some names because the red tomato. Because I don't have no red tomatoes in my garden. I just have an evergreen that I was trying out. I didn't have no red tomatoes, and I saw they have a Heinz tomato. I said, "Well, I
You
love
don't have
Heinz."
no red tomatoes.
Huh?
What you mean you don't have no red tomatoes?
I don't have like a beefsteak tomato, like a regular tomato. The tomatoes that survived were the evergreen. They're not ever gonna turn red.
Mm-hmm.
My hillbilly tomato got eaten up. My basket tomato got eaten up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
So anyway, so I bought a Heinz tomato.
this year.
Okay.
The plant that was mysteriously growing, I have determined that I'm pretty confident it is the yellow pear tomato that I had planted last year. Some seed just grew back, and that thing is massive. It's almost taken up the whole bed. I'm having to cut it back, but it's got some fruit on it. And in addition to, hold on, you need me, babe?
Y'all gonna join? Y'all, I'm about to eat dinner.
Give me
On
one.
camera. It ain't the first time it's happening. It won't be the last. I just wanted to warn y'all.
I got a whole lot of tomatoes that are growing, but none has turned like their
Red.
color, like that red or yellow or black. I got those three growing.
Oh, I did get a sun. It's not sun gold though. It's called sun sugar tomato. It's a yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, back. Sorry. So yeah, I got the yellow pear tomato. I got big beef, beef steak tomato, big top or Tom. I think it's called big top tomato. Brown sugar tomato, lemon boy tomato. And then I have what is it? The ground cherries. I have one of the ground cherry seedlings that I managed to keep alive. Now, here's the issue y'all can help me with. Why are you laughing, Rashida?
You said managed to keep alive. You sound like me. I'm like,
and it seems like it's starting to thrive finally. But it's got little holes in it, so something's definitely eating off of it. And it could be some beetles. I'm not sure. But I got to figure out what I can put on it because I want that to survive. I want to see what it's going to be like. Yeah, I got lots of different tomatoes growing.
So you talk about the ground cherries are getting holes in them?
The leaves. It's still small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now is it close to the ground?
Yes.
That's flea beetles. They will eat your little leaves up. Yeah.
Can you use BT on that?
You probably could. Huh?
What did you say, Lisa?
I was asking Cynthia if she could use BT on it.
Yeah, I mean you could. But my ground cherries that's off the ground in containers do better than the ones when I put them in the ground because the flea beetles will eat them up.
So, but it's in a grow bag, but it's still close to the soil. There are definitely ants and things, and I know that there are some beetles coming out now. So,
well, I was just thinking about transplanting mine out of the container I have it in. So I'm gonna put it up off the ground before I even see that.
I want to show y'all my first tomato. I don't know what type it is, and it's still probably turning.
Oh,
that's pretty.
Yeah.
So I have a tip for you to try. Rashida, I think I sent it to you, or maybe I sent it to my husband. You could take your tomato and put it in a brown paper bag.
Yeah.
And,
I just had mine sitting in the window, but yeah, you can put it in the bag, and the gases will turn it.
Yeah, it looks so rich because I was watching on YouTube last night because I'm laying in the bed. It's hot as I don't know what, so all I could do is watch some YouTube videos.
Right.
And I saw that and I was like, oh, because they said it's good like when they just start turning, sort of like where yours are, to take them and put them in there so that the way you don't have to worry about them being eaten up by something.
Right. Well, I usually put mine at the window, but usually I have it like setting up like this. But a friend of mine, she does tomatoes all the time. She's like, turn it over like this because you don't want the bottom to rot, because the bottom will turn faster. And so she said, flip it over and to have the bottom up. So, but yeah, and the funny thing is, I don't eat raw tomatoes. I like to grow them, but I don't.
So how do you usually?
I'm trying to think. There are some tomatoes that grow. If I'm not mistaken, seem like Paul Robeson will still be kind of green on top, even though I mean, it's mature.
I don't know what type this is. These were all specialty tomatoes that I had in a 72 count tray. And like nothing came up. So I was like, okay, maybe the tomatoes didn't do. I put them all in my raised bed, just reusing the soil. Now they didn't all start growing. I don't know what type of tomatoes. All they specialty ones. I don't know what they are. Yeah.
Well, I grew 16 different kinds this year, and I just can't wait to taste them all to see which one I like best.
16 different kinds of tomatoes.
Now, I wanted to ask Cynthia, she don't eat them fresh. What do you do with your tomatoes, girl? Do you fry green tomatoes or just make sauce?
I'll make some sauce. I cook it in like a stew or gumbo or something like that, or aromas. Then I make some salsa. I do that, but like as the slicers and all that, no, I just like to grow them and give them to people.
Okay, I was just curious.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I've been getting a lot of the cherry tomatoes. It's called Tiny Tim, It's a little miniature tomato plant. It gives so many cherry tomatoes.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It does a lot. It's called Tiny Tim.
Good. That sounds
Is
good.
it sweet?
I have no. I
Oh, you ain't even
I
eat none of it.
tasted it, but I I just sweet and tomatoes just don't go together for me. That's like no, tastes like a tomato.
That's
I
funny.
have I
I
have
got
tasted, but
some basil growing that I love basil and tomato and some mozzarella
Yes.
cheese.
Mm.
Mm.
on a pizza.
See, he's like, I need it hot.
Pizza, it could be a sandwich, it could be on a plate with some salt and pepper.
Mm-mm.
It got to be cooked.
So I got a question. What have you bought since the last for the garden? Since the last meeting? Since the last.
Cleta, you must have knew I was about to out you.
Oh, would you just shut up? I'm gonna tell the people what I bought.
Okay.
Would you just shut up?
I'm gonna shut up.
I want them to. I want y'all to tell me first so I can figure out.
You probably spent the most money.
I'm gonna let Lisa.
Well, I don't know. Well, I think I already. No, did I tell you I bought a? Yeah, I did. I bought a new raised bed, galvanized raised one, the one that's on the legs. So
I
it's
didn't
like
buy no raised bed.
it's 4 feet, I believe, by maybe 2 feet. So that's the most recent thing that I have purchased for the garden.
I have a green stock.
You bought a
green stock. Mm-hmm.
The actual brand?
Huh?
They
Yeah.
had a sale.
They had a sale.
They had a sale, girl.
Look, it's gotta be
Mother's Day sale. Yeah.
80% off sale for me to go buy green stock.
Oh shoot. No. It wasn't that. If there was, I would have got a lot of them.
Is the sale over?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I think they had one on Mother's Day, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then
somebody had a $10 off.
They had the additional.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like it was on sale last time we were on live, wasn't it?
Was that around Mother's Day?
Yeah, I think it was because we shared the link. Because I think it was several people
It
had.
was coming up before. It was before
Yeah, I was
Mother's
gonna
Day,
say,
but it was on sale at that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they had a sale like Easter was in March, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had a couple of sales.
But you're gonna really like it, Cynthia, because I mean, the stackables that you get from the Dollar Tree and all them, they're good. And I mean, you can stabilize them to last as long as you can, but that green stock is it's well worth
I already
the money
know
you spend for it.
I want one, but I have to wait when I want to buy the accessories. I need that spinner. I don't want it without the spinner.
Oh, see, I bought a wheel thing from Amazon to put my tower on. I didn't buy the Dollar Tree ones. I got the one from Aldi. And I like 3 sets of them. So I have 3. Wait, I've got, is it six of them? Raised 6 high. And I have all mints in most of mine, different types of mint. I moved my strawberry plants to them, and they definitely seem to be doing better. So I actually would like to have probably a tower that is just for strawberries if I can get growing them down. My strawberries are real itty bitty. So what I need to do to get some big strawberries?
Or is it the first year with them?
No, this is the second year with those. 1 plant or 2 might be brand new. But last year they just grew small. So they grow small the first year. Okay.
I usually do because like my second year, this is my second year with the strawberries I have now, and those June bearing strawberries, and they came out much bigger this year, and I was like, okay, I hadn't done anything different. Yeah, those are the better ones to have.
Okay.
That's the ones that the sun just ate up when I was on vacation. I'm like, I just bought them things.
So what did you have you bought anything, Lisa?
A shade cloth. And not, I probably have bought, well, my sister bought a couple seeds. We were at a nursery.
Mm-hmm.
And not, we've just been working on that drip. That's just been occupying all my
She
time.
said, "You ain't have time to shop, messing with that drip."
I need to get that down too, Lisa.
Oh,
What did
I
you?
can't wait for it to be done.
So you already purchased something and you're working on getting it set up?
Yeah. Trying to get my whole garden and the front yard where my sister had most of her flowers
Mhm.
all connected to drip. And it's just a lot. You don't realize how much you have until you're trying to run some water to it.
Mhm.
Right.
And you're trying to bury some of the lines and you gotta dig
Oh my God.
holes and stuff.
We were just talking about drip irrigation, and I was telling my dad, I'm like, we just gonna have to dig it so we can get the line from the house to the lot. But I was thinking it'd probably be something I need to tackle this fall because it'd be easier while I'm smaller.
Yeah, wait till it's
because
cooler.
I'm gonna keep adding stuff to this garden, so I'd rather have the drip already set up.
But see, my issue is because my garden is not like organized. It's just like here, there, and so I'm like, how I'm gonna water? I might get one side, but this other side with these little corners. Yeah, I don't have mine organized, but I plan on eventually putting all my stuff into raised beds.
Okay.
That is what I'm gonna be working on. And
you could run, I mean, you should do yours a little bit at a time. Like your beds now, at least get it to your garden and you could cap it off. And then, over time, and if I were you, I would run it to your beds now. And then you can just hand water all your pots. And then whenever you get everything organized the way you want it. Because like my grow bags, I didn't put anything on those because they may not be in the same place.
Right.
It's just like you saying, you may move something and then it's out of range or whatever. But your beds, I'd go ahead and get those connected now.
I've been thinking about those. You know how it already come set up, like the little what is it? The
kits, like
the kits where it already, and you just put it in the bed and it, I just water it when I may get some of those, but I need to get some raised beds when they come on sale, maybe in the winter time or whatever. I need to stack up on them.
But I was gonna say, start looking at Walmart now because some people really think gardening season is quote unquote almost over. They think everybody's prepared their garden and already planted. So I want to say this time last year, or was it 1st of July or something? I went to Walmart and they had a couple. They only had a couple of raised beds, like the excuse me, the 17-inch ones or the with the metal and the whatever. Yeah. They had a couple of those. They only had a couple, but they were marked down.
Okay.
So I would just start looking at some stores now because they're clearing out stuff for what's it? We got 4th of July, and in 4th of July they're gonna be putting school stuff out because some people kids go back to school in August.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're gonna start selling all this summer stuff really quick.
Then
so what did I buy?
Halloween.
Shelly,
hold on before you share that. Since we were talking about irrigation again, I want to put out a warning. First-hand experience here. We were gone this weekend, as I said, and the kids was watering the garden. Now the problem is that they left the water on.
Jesus be offense.
Listen, my daughter FaceTimed us yesterday, and I was like, "What? We just bought a brand new hose for the backyard, and it had my husband said it's got a titty in it. It had a knot in it, and what was leaking from it? I was like,
from the heat.
It's ready to blow.
So today, I'm in the RV getting some stuff out, and the window was open, and I'm like, why I hear water running? And next thing you know, my husband comes over, and he was like, did you turn this water on? I'm like, nope. The front water hose literally burst a hole.
I had that happen with 2 of mine last year.
that water got so hot.
They don't make their stuff like they used to. Oh my
Mm-mm.
goodness.
Yeah, so
I
I
don't know
made
how many
sure.
hoses I've had to replace.
Really, this is the first time it's ever happened to us. But one thing that I was paying very careful attention to prior to leaving is when I started watering, I made sure to just run the water to the grass until the water was of a normal temperature, because that
Yes.
was super hot.
I stalled a couple of plants.
People did that because some of my plants is a little wilty.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's what happened. I was like fried them out there. I was like, oh, this water's hot.
I told my mama, I
It
said,
was
I got
laying
water
out
on
in the
me. She was
sun.
like, you should be cool. I was like, this water is not cool. This water is warm. It's
Yeah.
hot. It was hot, but now it's warm. I'm like, this water didn't get cool.
Yeah.
Yep. So what did I buy since the last time we talked? I bought some grow bags. I bought a lot of soil. I bought one of those turn things upon the drill so I can till the dirt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
ain't know about that one.
Yeah, I did the last batch of soil I bought. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you about that. I got some garden pins, some tags. What is it I buy other than seeds? I'm about to show y'all.
You held up a big bag of seeds.
A lot of seeds.
I know that's what she was like. I said she waited for me to go through. Well, what happened was, so actually when I started my fall, I didn't start my fall stuff to August. And even though my seedlings, if I put them out in August, but they weren't established enough when the cold come. And I'm gonna say you, cold came quick here in Michigan. I was out there in August. I think it was like 86 degrees that day. But around 8 o'clock, the wind went through, and I was like, that air is cold. And I was like, Lord, we about to have a cold fall. And sure enough, when fall came, it came quick. So my stuff didn't grow that fast. So I want to start early. Okay. So my god sister, she's gardening at her house. Her family used to have a large garden. But, people get older not doing it. So she's doing one at her house. So we gardening together. And she said, well, what you doing for the fall? Then I go in my gardener. Seeds are $1.50.
$1.50.
It was $1.50.
She didn't take nobody. She took nobody said she had her seeds in hand and talking about look what I bought.
Oh wow.
Well, anyway, do y'all want to see what I bought?
No, anyway, I don't do you like that. I'd be like, girl, I was at Aldi. They got. Hey, you texted me.
When did I tell you? I did tell you. Oh, I did tell you after the fact, didn't I? Friend of mine. Y'all gotta watch me. And the thing was, I had a list. I had a short list because I was like, I already got seeds for this. I already got seeds for that. Let me go ahead and do this. But you know how you get to looking at stuff, and I'm like, well, I don't want just a green garden. Yeah, that 150 is real. I can't wait till he do $1, but usually when he gets it down to $1, he don't have a lot of options. But y'all go check out. Can
we start a group chat? Text. Can we start a group text?
I don't care. I don't mind group text. I know a lot of people don't like it. I just feel like as long as everybody agree, I think we good. Purple kohlrabi.
Okay.
Ooh.
Purple Savoy cabbage.
Higher.
Oh. Yeah.
Front of my face. Is that better?
Yes.
Purple broccoli.
Okay.
I got some of those.
You got the purple theme. Okay.
I'm gonna try carrots again.
Okay.
And these carrots.
Linda said there's.
Oh yeah, those are good.
They're still $1.50.
I grew a lot of rainbow carrots.
Thank you, Linda.
Basil.
Dark basil.
Let me run on over here. Swiss
Ford hook Swiss chard.
Yeah.
Never heard of it, but I got it. Cauliflower.
Okay. Self-blanching. Okay.
Red onion. Utah yellow onion.
Okay.
Another purple onion. Silver queen corn. And it's mature in 90 days. So this, if I'm gonna plant it, I gotta plant it this week. I gotta plant it this week.
It's looking so good, y'all.
Snowball cauliflower. Hullis corn. We love popcorn in this family.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, boy, if I could get some, I think my mama would just about say I was her
Hold
favorite
on,
child.
hold on. Wait a minute. Break that one down.
Colorless Japanese corn.
So you grow that specifically for popping kernels.
That's my assumption.
Yeah. Now you can't plant the other one
at the questions. I just put it in my cart.
At the same time, if you're gonna do the Silver Queen, you can't do the other one at the same time, or any sweet corn.
Why? Tell me why before I plant it.
Because I mean it's wind pollinated, and so you don't want it to cross. So once it's not, you know, you don't want them to mix and it not be sweet, or it's the sweet ones taste like popcorn. See, you know.
So you're saying I can't put one in my parents' yard, one in the lot, and one in my yard? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just have to pick and choose which one I want this year.
Yes.
I can do that.
Okay.
Can you grow 2 things of corn in a season?
Not in my season. If somebody have a longer grow season, they probably could.
2 seeds, like doing the sweet corn and then do the other corn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you have a long enough season, yeah.
What's a long enough season?
Regular broccoli.
To be able to.
Yeah, keep talking. I
get them both to maturity.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta start real early in your spring.
Reuben, basil. Yep, I started them out inside.
Summer.
So before I bought the strawberry plants, I was like, well, you know what? Maybe I should start from seed. At least I have some from next year. And then I saw these Yellow Wonder.
Oh,
no.
Yellow Wonder.
I don't know if they taste like.
They little?
Huh?
Are they little?
Yellow Wonder seeds. They look little, don't they?
Yeah.
And it says, I got to read this with my contacts. Hold on. A creamy yellow alpine strawberry with flavors of pineapple and strawberry and passion fruit. This plant produces small fruits to bigger. Nope. Okay, small fruits no bigger than a thimble or a large amount, but a large amount of them.
That looks very interesting.
It's off. Girl, I didn't even read none of that when I bought it. I saw it. I liked it. I bought it.
I had the red and white alpine.
This is all season cabbage.
All season.
I bought peanuts.
Oh yeah, I have some peanuts growing. I'm growing some. I don't know. It takes like 10 months to grow it.
No.
It's like
oh really?
Yeah.
This ain't 80 to 90 days.
When did you start them, Cynthia?
I want to say the spring.
Oh my!
I mean, they in a little container. I probably need to put them in something bigger because all the peanuts gonna be all in this. Because I didn't think I could grow any.
Yeah, I just like this getting on my nerve. Pineapple.
You might have some goodies.
Even though I also
by the end of the year,
right?
Yeah, you'll have some. I got some Kushaw seeds. I thought I had some.
I'm trying to grow some Kushaw.
I thought you had some of them.
I thought I did too. I don't know. I might. We'll see.
You have to make room for those.
Blue Pearl Scotch. Swiss chard. This is
I love Swiss chard.
Pink Swiss chard. I don't think I'm gonna plant all this killing Swiss chard at the same time, but I have fall and I have next spring. Yeah. Russian, y'all see purple. I got everything that had a color.
Yeah, that red Russian kale, mine was huge, like
another
a big bush.
Strawberry.
Okay.
This is Lacinato kale. Y'all know him.
Yeah, the dinosaur kale.
Then I got the Black Magic. I started to leave them, but I only got
black kale.
Black Magic.
I know it's kale.
Oh, but you said black cow. I'm like black cow.
No, kale. Kale. I never seen the black kale before. Okay.
I just like, let me get that. And this is pink celery.
I got some of that.
I haven't been successful with celery yet. So we'll see.
I was actually successful this year. I've never been successful with it. And this year I just threw the seeds out there. I'm like, I don't care. I don't ever grow them. They don't ever come up. And then they came up. I was like,
you could just lay the seeds there. You know,
I see. I just threw them down and I was like, oh, now y'all come up.
They got to do all that. I'm playing green kohlrabi. I got those black carrots because they was black.
Yeah.
Um,
I had some black Spanish what was it? Radishes. Yeah.
I already
got
showed
Yeah.
y'all the broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
This is calabrese. The other one was waffle.
Okay.
And then I got spinach. I'm starting my spinach earlier this year. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
planting a whole bunch more of it this year.
Holy basil. I got some of that growing right now.
Somebody mentioned that the other day. I was like, let me go ahead and get it.
My sister got
This
some
is
from.
red Malabar spinach, but it says it's not really in the spinach family.
Yeah, I heard it doesn't taste good.
And it works and it grows in heat. So
I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's heat tolerant.
It's heat tolerant, but they said it doesn't taste.
it don't taste like spinach.
I
One of
just
them things
can't
that
do
they call
beets.
spinach, but it says meats. So mix. I don't eat a lot of beets, but I don't mind juicing beets with pineapple.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, they
Okay.
need something
Not
sweet
bad.
with them.
Oh, I like them.
And
They
I always
taste like
feel
potatoes to me.
Somebody was like, all you gotta do is wash them and juice them. I was like, no, I need to peel them because I think it's gonna taste too much like root.
I boiled mine. The first time I ever tasted beets, I
And
just
I got some more
boiled them,
lemon
and they
basil, sorry.
tasted good to me.
So those are all
Lemon
my
basil.
955 packs of seed that I got.
Right.
You
Yeah.
boiled
Did you just get those?
Mixed beets. I
Did
juice
you-
beets. Yeah, juice it with some pineapple. You know what'd you say, Lisa?
Did you just get your seeds? They're still on sale.
They're still on sale. Linda just said they're still on sale.
Well,
Hey,
I'm
bye,
seeing
Sugar.
$2. That's what I'm over here doing, looking at these doggone seeds.
Hey, Value.
I didn't listen. I got these. When did I get my seeds? I ordered them June
Some of
12th.
these tomatoes.
I bought them June 12th, but they had like a 5-day processing or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's smart to buy your fall stuff now because you probably get it at a better discount price.
They shipped on the 18th, so I
Mm-hmm.
just got them the middle of last week. Yeah, and because I'm trying to stay garden minded, I'm trying not to get really too ungarden minded, even though that call just said I'm teaching a workshop doing holy convocation. But anyway, but I'm gonna keep dropping seeds and keep harvesting food and see how this work out.
Okay.
So
I'm in agreement with
feeling
you
to go
with
get
that.
your food out your yard.
That's right.
Yep, I think it would help all of us eat more vegetables. Because my dad, he'll go out there and just pick stuff off and just eat off, garden snacks. I went and got some few tomatoes and I ate some. I was like, I don't care.
I was gonna ask Shelly was she gonna eat her okra raw. You know you can eat it raw.
I was standing up in the garden.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
The okra lady.
Yeah.
I was watching the okra lady and this
If
watching
you
her
like
eat stuff
okra,
like
you just eat it raw.
Mm-hmm. Try it.
She's smelling it. It smells like
Trying to
okra.
decide, do I want to do that?
No,
I
it's
don't know.
been washed off, so
You know where it came from. You
Right.
good. It's safe.
It's just if you like okra, you'll like it raw.
okay. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it on camera for y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been watching the okra lady on her Instagram.
Yeah.
And just watch her go through the garden and eat stuff.
Eat her
I don't know.
stuff.
It just makes me feel so good. I'm like, I'm gonna do that.
I know when I be watching that other guy that has the dog.
Yes. What's his name? He in New York.
James Prigioni.
Yes.
Oh.
And Tuck.
Yes, Tuck.
Yep.
I'm gonna get
Y'all send me them links in the group chat. Shut it.
You don't know about James Prigioni?
Yeah. And my dog then started eating. You know how his dog be eating the food, in the garden. I have been feeding mine, like, every time he go, I get something, I give him some. The other day, he had got in my strawberries. I'm like, okay. He was eating strawberries. He was sitting out there.
Real healthy because he be eating little carrots and
your dog gonna live forever.
And he like peas and he likes all the vegetables.
You gonna have to make a garden for him
because I gotta take my liners out if I'm gonna eat this okra.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got liners. Yeah. So we talked about what we bought. We talked about struggles. What is something that came to mind while we were talking? Let's talk fertilizer. Let's talk fertilizer and things that help our plants. No, she ready. She
All
ready.
right.
She ready.
Go ahead. See that?
You need a salt shaker? Pepper shaker?
It just tastes like okra.
It's perfect, just like that.
Okra is good, raw and pickled.
Uh-huh.
I'm tasting a little sliminess.
Yeah, Mona, I got purple everything.
I would definitely. Who is that? Sifting some soil. What's your real name?
Mona.
Oh, that's Mona. Okay. It almost tastes like the it has like a cucumberish flavor to it.
I'm growing one that's called Burmese, and it's not as slimy.
Okay.
Because my
You
sister don't
tell me
like
how
the slime.
You have to
But
tell
she
me how
likes
we do.
This is good. I
'cause I've
would
been eating
never.
them.
See?
I've been eating them. They fine.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna eat half of it. I'm gonna save some for my husband to see if he'll try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a lot of okra this year because now when I was doing okra at the apartment garden, I would grow okra, but all of it was tough. All it was tough. Mom was like, "You letting it get too big. You letting it get too big." But even when I picked them small, they were tough, and I'm like, I don't even know. But this year when I started my seed, I didn't thin nothing, right? So then when I went to separate things, I was like, I don't want to throw my plant away. So I have all these okra. And I had some that wasn't labeled. And I'm like, what plant is that? My sister was like, that's okra, Rosita. And I was like, really? Let me go ahead with this other okra. And I was like, it's still some space. Let me just put these. So I have like 3, 4, 8, 9. I think I got 10 okra plants.
Now you going for the green bean, huh?
And each one gonna produce a whole lot of okra.
Yeah, they do.
Well, 3 of us like okra. 3 of us like okra. That'll be me, my mom, and my dad.
And you have to watch them because they come so fast. When they start producing.
I just told my husband today, I said, when they really start flourishing, because they're still small plants right now, but I grew them last year and the year before. I was like, we're going to have to come out here like once or twice a day.
Twice a day.
Yeah, because they can
every
be
other
this
day.
big
That is not what
in
I
the
said,
morning
sir.
and be this big by the
Yes. And I'm growing some longhorn okra, so they are huge.
Anybody growing African okra, motherland okra? Okra, as old boy call it.
There's some good eating right here, y'all.
I'm jealous. That's all right.
I like eating my corn.
When we do these Zoom sessions, we got to bring some harvests and have some snacks while we talking.
Oh, I told you I harvested my garlic, right? I got pictures on my phone. Can I?
I'm so proud of you.
I was out there and I was looking. I was like, I was gonna wait till next week.
She was gonna say, I'm gonna eat some.
Like,
go ahead, you brave.
Under the awning, trying to dry. I'm not about that.
I only ended up with 3 quality garlics that I harvested. The rest of them rotted and died.
I had 120 garlic this year.
Ooh. Go ahead.
I want to say I planted. Lord, let me talk. 20 something garlic.
Okay.
I three types.
Oh, I'm sorry, Netta.
Hey, Netta.
Chestnut, red, Matechi, and Ivan. And I didn't know that your bulb size is based on the size of your clove that you plant. So I have some garlic that look like green onion size. And then I have some garlic that are huge. And I was like, yes, I was like, Rashida, you grew garlic. Rashida, you grew garlic. You know, the garden just excited. I'm like, I don't care what's going on now. I grew garlic.
That's right. I'm planting some more.
Yeah.
I'm definitely planting some more this year.
Yeah.
Then how's my okra today? Too big. It's been absent. Yo, absent from the garden. That's something I want to cover. So we went to Chicago on the 14th for 12 hours of prayer, Pastor Hannah. So we left that Friday morning at like 7:30. So I watered my plants and stuff heavy that night. Yeah, that night. And so I got up before we left, and I had a plan to do some more water, and I was like, I ain't got time. It's just gonna be what it is, right? We coming back on Saturday anyway. Came back Saturday, 7:00. Dog tired. I was tired. And I knew I set my bag in the door and I said, I'm not even coming in the house. I went back there and got the water because I knew if I went in the house, I wouldn't come back out. And it was the start of the 90 degrees on that Sunday. No, I think Sunday was like 80 something. And then Monday it was like 90. And so had to do that watering. And so I was like, how do people go for oh, it's not connected. How does people go on vacation with a garden? What in the world am I gonna do? Because I want to go on a vacation. So
the struggle is real.
Y'all talked about that, going away from the garden.
I was gone 5 days.
Thinking about your garden every day and try to tell yourself, stop thinking about it. Stop worrying about it.
I have somebody assigned to making sure they come and either water or harvest.
See, I didn't have nobody. Well, my mom was here, but she don't tend to the garden at all. So I was hoping, because I knew we was gonna have tropical storm coming through, but it wasn't gonna be until like 3 days later. And I was like, oh, I soaked it before I left, and then I was just like, well, whatever lives, lives.
Yeah.
The strong shall survive.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to sync this to my YouTube, even though it's late, so I can do it the next time.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we were talking about that earlier. It's like I don't know how to do it, never done it, but you got the option.
Yeah.
Hey, so blessed.
Hey,
I'm
so
trying
blessed.
to add. I just uploaded some pictures. I've never added a picture on here before, but let's try this. I don't have slides. I'm gonna share my screen. Y'all know what's up on this screen.
Uh-oh.
What did we call this?
Hold on, let me not do that. Ain't nothing unseemly. I just don't want none of my personal information on here.
Right.
Ain't nothing unseemly. Okay, let me open up my pictures that I just uploaded. I think that'll be the best thing, right? Yes, Lord. Would you open it? Okay. Yeah, it's so funny. I keep saying I'm not computer. All right, here we go. I'm gonna open them all up, and then you all can see what I'm talking about. Because I want y'all to see my garlic harvest, and I'm gonna have to go backwards. So let's share a screen. I don't know what y'all gonna see, but this is how it's gonna work. Chrome tab. Nope. I want a window. Oh, okay. I can do a share window. All right. Let's go to this first one. So, I do have something new, you guys. I have a gorilla cart, but I didn't buy it. It was a gift.
Oh, nice.
So that's my garlic in my gorilla cart. That's
what nice looks like. I love it.
Oh,
that's the 4 cubic foot gorilla cart. So, and the reason they're going different ways is because I wanted to keep the different types separate. And I didn't know how to do it without, doing that. So let me see. Do I stop? Yeah, let's just try it. And then try the next one, because.
So while we're waiting on you to pull up that, I'm having an issue with my tomatoes. That's one of the things I think I meant to mention to y'all. One of the beefsteak tomato in particular, the leaves keep yellowing. Other than that, everything looks healthy. The tomatoes that are on there are healthy, but I'm like, maybe I need to do some Epsom salt, to it, some fertilizer. I'm confused because it looks healthy otherwise.
No, what's wrong with your tomato?
It's not
the leaves
too much water.
Right.
It maybe, I don't know. They're in grow bags. So you think it's too much water?
Or not enough water?
Or
it's
not
in a grow
enough.
bag. Because usually when it's yellowing of the leaves, it's either more or less water issue.
Yeah.
But all the other ones are doing fine. So this one's just being finicky?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sometimes the different varieties can be picky.
Right.
Like that.
Okay. I'm going to try watering that one less. Look at the
Yeah,
garlic.
this is the Ivan garlic. So this is the one I had the least bulbs of. It's
Okay.
Ivan.
Those are big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of them are really big. When I tell you I pulled this out the soil, and I tell my sister, I was like, look. And she's so tired. She's on the fence, like, yeah, it's nice. She'll be excited tomorrow, just not today.
You gotta leave them out, right?
Yes, they're outside, across the thing that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And save some so that you can plant them.
Yes.
In the fall.
So I'll probably do that with the biggest one, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have the bigger of the garlic. I'm so excited. The second one, this one is my. How is that laying? That ain't even a good picture, but anyway, that one's Ivan. This is Matechi, Metechi, and I ordered all my garlic from My Gardener last year, and I think I don't know what's
I need to give you an affiliate link.
Girl, you know why I really stick to him? Because he's in Michigan, and I'm like, if he can grow it,
that's smart.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I got the garlic from him last year, and I just had, I think it was 2 heads of each type, and he sold them by ounces. I was like, well, I don't need a whole lot. So I got that, and the largest head I saw came out of the red chestnut, which is the one I'm going to show you now, but I didn't take a picture of the largest head. But when I pulled that mug up out the ground, I was like, yes, I've done it. I've created a monster. But and I have garlic going both ways, so you can't even see them all. But
yeah,
I'm so excited.
Those are nice.
Yay.
I got
That's awesome.
I got my sweet potatoes planted, y'all.
Me too.
Yeah.
So who all has sweet potatoes? Everybody got sweet potatoes?
Yep.
My husband just put a few in the ground just the other week.
Okay.
I have some in the ground since February. Well, not in the ground, in a big container since February.
Let me see. So blessed.
What do they normally do?
Huh?
Cynthia some soil said, Mona said she's getting the seeds from her area.
I couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Shelly.
I was asking how long do they normally take? Because I know it's late, but
it usually takes like 4 months.
Or 190 days or something.
But since you got to get it where it's hot enough, so you got to have some heat to it.
The Sweet Jets, I think, taste 120, but they are smaller, 130 or something like that. They're a smaller potato.
Well, these are some potatoes that started sprouting, and then he just went ahead and put them in the ground. And
you're talking about the regular potatoes.
The sweet potato.
You just put he put the slips in the ground?
He didn't make did he make slips? Or did he put the whole potato in there?
Honestly, I don't know what he did.
Because you gotta grow slips.
He might have
if you put the potato in the ground, y'all just gonna have leaves. Y'all
already
had no tubers. So you have to ask.
Yeah.
Or not.
I mean, they had started sprouting. He may have cut them because I had told him, I said, you just need a few sprouts on each. So he may have cut them because they were big. And it just looked like, sprouts coming up. And when we came back today, they actually have some leaves on them. So they might do something. If they don't, no harm, no foul. We have grown sweet potatoes before, but never planted them this late. Sidebar. Green stalk. See, Lisa, you messed around and made me look this website up. They got pink green stalks.
Yeah, they do. They had it for Mother's Day. With the lattice.
The last day to order is June the 20-something.
Oh.
And isn't it like a basket?
Yeah, basket. Yeah, yeah. Nicole in gardening got that. My bestie.
Okay, Netta. What Netta said she's putting something up in August. What you pulling up in August? What you pulling up in August, Netta?
I think her sweet potatoes.
Her sweet potatoes, okay.
I'm pulling mine. That's what I'm thinking about doing mine too, Netta. Like in August.
In the terracotta also.
Yeah, I think they're discontinuing the terracotta.
They have that basket weave pattern in the terracotta also.
Yeah.
But that is so cute.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
You ever
It's like
been
that
to
breast
Kim's
cancer
Cozy
pink. It
Corner?
makes me think, huh?
You ever been to Kim's Cozy Corner YouTube channel?
I can't 100% say I have.
She
has
got
what,
like
12?
15 or
15. Yeah, she
17
just
of
bought some.
those green
Mhm.
stalks, and
Yeah.
she got one she just growing, or maybe two of just strawberries.
Yep.
But most of she's got a bunch of metal raised beds, and I think she may grow in ground too. But she
Yeah.
got that many green stalks.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
And
had
she
11.
grow
She didn't become an
inside.
affiliate, I think, until this year.
Yeah.
And so she had that many before she even became an affiliate. I'm like,
This-
girl.
This is the
Yes.
color of
That's a
mine.
lot.
Yeah,
The
I
color.
always like that one.
Yeah. And they're deep. Look how deep them
They
things
are deep. That's what I
Mhm.
do like about them. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
they're
I
And they
I
sturdy.
love this color green.
might retract what I
Yes,
said.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Okay.
It reminds me of breast cancer, so it reminds me of my mom. So I might have to get a pink
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
Yeah.
in honor of my mom.
And they're very sturdy because we had a storm and my friend, she had the pink one or the green stalk, and she left it out on her porch when it was storming, like the wind blowing, storming, and that thing just sat there. But it's
Yeah.
full of all that
Yep.
soil. It ain't moving.
It's,
No.
yeah, mine that I have from Aldi, I've had no problems. I got that last year. And like I said, I ordered a wheeled plant thing and I sat it on that. And it's been out there all winter. My mints were in there. All my mints have came back in. And I added into the spaces where something didn't grow back. Because I didn't even plant all of them last year. But it's hanging in there, but I can tell the difference between the green stalk and those.
Yeah.
I might get one.
Because when you put that green stalk together, it
It locks it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then it has
And I
that,
like that
reservoir.
watering and that
Yeah.
fertilizing through it. Just
Yeah.
So Linda said in South Carolina she waits until November to put her sweet potatoes. Netta said she wants 2 more green stalks, more chocolate brown, but that color was a special color.
Okay.
Yeah.
chocolate brown.
Kim's Cozy
Mona
Corner
wants to
got
know
a
what you
chocolate
gonna grow
brown.
in your green stalk. And Linda said she has 4. She just got the new pink basket weed.
Oh, okay.
What you gonna grow, CiCi, in your
Everything.
You
Everything
grow
I
anything
can
you
try.
want to.
I'm gonna try to grow. I don't know what all kind of stuff. Well, I'm probably gonna set it up for the fall time. You know.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna definitely put some Swiss chards and maybe some bush beans in there, some stuff like that.
Yeah. I had a thought, y'all, and it left me. Jesus.
My sister has a tomato. I think it's a mushroom basket tomato. I think it's growing in there, and it's just huge.
Oh
yeah. They were talking about somebody was talking about the different varieties that you can get, so that you won't have such a big plant in your green stalk. But I've seen some people just do regular, and they just put the little stabilizer on it and say it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and we're gonna see if you can take it. So, sweet potatoes. So I bought slips, y'all, because I never got around to making my slips. And then when I did put them in soil, it's like it was taking forever. So ordered some slips from Gurney's.
Hey, God's desire.
And they only had 2 kinds, so I only bought one, and it was the sweet potato jets. And you got 12 for, I don't know, $17, $14, something by the time I shipped it.
Okay.
So, but I bought them because I was like, I know it's expensive, but I ain't got time to grow them, and I want to do sweet potatoes this year, right?
Okay.
And that's why I asked my sister. I said, "Well, how much did we spend on that box of sweet potatoes we bought before the holiday last year from the guy from down south?" So she told me. I was like, "Okay, well, I ain't spend that much, so I'm good." So I'm just cruising on the internet, blah blah blah. I don't know how I ended up on Baker's Creek. I don't even go to Baker's Creek on a regular basis, but I was on Baker's Creek, y'all. And they had this purple lilac sweet potato. I said, Then they had this Korean white sweet potato. I said, But you only get 5 slips. And I bought them 5. I bought both of those and got them. I said, here we go, spend some more money. But when I tell you the difference between them gurney slips. It's like they just started to sprout and they took them out the potato. They were thin, they was short and whatever. The ones from Baker's Creek, the stalk of that purple sweet potato was like this thick. And it had started to spread, so it had 3 or 4 leaves on it. The roots were nice and thick. And I was like, I won't be ordering
I like Baker's Creek.
So I won't be, and they came in the plastic vase, and they had all the little soil in it. All I had to do was add water to it and let it stay in the vase until I put them in the soil. So let me tell you what happened when I finally put my sweet potatoes in soil. I was outside. It was a Saturday. My sister was outside. She was helping me mix the soil and put them in the grow bags. And it started raining. I'm like, it's cold. And I mean, it was cold. That night, it got down to 42 degrees. When you tell me,
Lord.
I was in the bed praying like, Lord, please don't let it kill my sweet potato plants. Please don't let it kill my sweet potato plants. Lord, please don't let this kill my sweet potato plants.
That showed on like cold.
So it got down to 42. I think the high that day was probably 60 something, was real sunny. And then it got cool the next night, but it wasn't as it was in the 40s, but it was like the low 40s. And I was like, So I lost maybe 2 or 3, but I lost like 3 or 4 of them gurneys because they really wasn't in good states when I put them in the soil. But I said, well, let me see. They died. And then I want to say one, probably my white sweet potato. But so I come in the house, right? And I said, well, I probably need to get these sweet potatoes out of the garden window in my kitchen. So we keep the kitchen curtain closed, y'all. I pull that curtain back. And I had so many sprouts coming out that sweet potato. I said to Shelly, I said, girl. Not as thin inside the house of sprouts. And when I was long, but you know what I did the next day? I took them things off the potatoes, started putting them in the soil with them other potatoes. Like, somebody gonna make something this year with these darn potatoes.
Lisa. Linda said she bought the irrigation system you have, but it wouldn't let her use your code.
The timer, I think. Let me.
Was it code for the timer or was it for the?
Somebody said they over there shivering. Nada said she over there shivering with you talking about 40 degrees.
Right.
Linda, what
Nada in Florida. That's why. She in Florida.
Through Linda's code. And Linda, can you post whatever your affiliate link is? I'm assuming she's referring to.
I think Lisa, I think the code was for the rainforest. It wasn't for the whole kit, right? It was just for the timer, right?
Yeah, because the only thing that I had a code for was the timer.
Yeah.
And from Rain Point. And I think that code may be expired.
It probably expired because I've been
I got it last
year. Yeah, I had got my Rain Point in December. I still haven't posted my video.
Hey.
I'm like, because I haven't got it set up, and I'm like, oh gosh. So, but yeah.
I still have
behind.
I like this pink green stalk, but I don't know. I'm over here going, I don't know.
Well, you don't have to buy it today. When's the last day that you can get it?
I mean, if you think about the price of them all days, I don't know how much. Oh, okay.
The one that I'm looking at, they're calling it the Inventor's Bundle, is $229, and they do have a payment plan. But I'm thinking about my yard, and I'm trying to be conscientious about things flowing together. And I'm like, where am I going to put this pink green stalk?
It can stand out and be.
So you still able to use the Father's Day code, Linda? Well, that's good.
They have a Father's Day code. Okay.
I know, but where am I going to put it?
It's going to be in the middle of your garden.
Not on wheels. It can't be on wheels in the middle of my garden.
Are you planning on growing anything in the fall that you want to have closer to the house so you don't have to go way out in the garden?
That's what I'm going to do with mine.
Well, them radishes did me right last year, so those will probably be good.
Yeah, maybe do something that you want
to it.
I plan on putting mine on my patio.
I'm trying to get me that.
Yeah, we keep ours on our patio too.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I do have my tower on the patio, but like I said, I'm calling that my mint tower. So it's all mints other than my strawberry plants that I put in there. And then I have a few herbs.
Mm-hmm.
well,
Hey,
you can put you some
Stephanie.
greens in it for the fall.
Yeah.
Because I grew some beautiful collard greens last
In
year.
your green stalk?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. We
Yeah.
got mustard greens in them right now. My sister.
Yeah. That's what I plan on doing. Swiss chard, greens, all that kind of stuff in them.
Okay, Gossip Star says she planted bush beans in one of hers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
plant a lot of stuff in there.
Onions.
Yep. Carrots.
Oh,
Yeah. Because that one you got, Cynthia, those
Yeah.
cups are deep.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
With
Yeah.
carrots in it.
taller cups, you can do more in them.
Mhm.
so this particular one it shows you get like 3 of those, the deep, I guess the regular green stalk, and then you get the basket shape. So it's a combination.
Oh.
I don't know. Let me see. Can I?
It's one that is the pockets are not as deep, but they seem like they're wider.
Yeah, it's the basket. Let me see. Share screen. Does it let me click the screen? Vertical green top.
Yep, Mona, you might have to get one. Yeah, I'm excited. Mine's gonna be right there by my front door, so I can harvest
just
and go right
step
back in the
out.
house.
Yeah.
Here it is right here coming up. I think. Wait, did it come up?
Oh, girl, I'm over in the other screen. Let me see. What is this?
It says
Oh yeah. The leaf planter one.
I had to add it to
The
stay.
leaf planter one is not as deep.
So for this particular bundle, you get.
Okay, you don't have the deep pockets.
You do on the bottom. Hold on.
Oh, you can choose it. Okay.
Oh,
so
you get,
it has both.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So okay.
So it says you get. Let me see down here. Exercise your green. So it says you get 3 original tiers of 6 planting pockets each with a 10-inch depth, making it great for planting a variety of small and large plants. It also includes 3 leaf tiers of 6 pockets with a 7-inch depth. So this particular bundle, you get a mixture.
Yeah. They said one is original and the leaf is the other. So the original ones are deeper.
Right, the ones on the bottom.
See, that was nice. But I didn't buy the little ring thing.
What is the ring thing for?
It's a trellis. It's a trellis.
Yeah.
For like if you got tomatoes or something.
Yep.
It holds them up.
Our plants that need support so they just won't fall out the pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can get them for each layer.
And you plant the heavier stuff at the bottom. So the bigger stuff you plant at the bottom.
Okay, so I guess you can get all the basket weave if you get like this one is $189.
I think I paid $100 for mine.
What? It says one of hers is just strawberries.
It was
Another one is strawberry, spinach, collard.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till the sale. If I don't get the pink, I don't get it. I'm gonna wait until they go on sale. Because if I wait until they go on sale, then maybe I'll buy 2.
Yeah.
Right, for the price you're gonna pay for one.
Right. All right, I'm gonna wait. I'll keep my eye on them.
Yes.
Y'all didn't convince me.
Grow anything in those.
I know.
Y'all have convinced me. So the one that I have now is on, I'm gonna call it the lower patio. Then if I have 2 of those, if I get 2 of these green stalks, I'll keep them up on the upper patio. Right out, because I can go right outside the kitchen door, back door.
Right.
They'll be right there.
And you know, last year, well, in January this year, we were expecting some snow, real bad snow. My sister got a huge row cover, and we wrapped it we wrapped it because we had collard greens and mustard greens and celery, and it was just full of greens, rutabagas, turnips, everything. We had it in there, and we wrapped it with the roll cover. And then I had a plastic from a greenhouse that I had replaced, but I didn't get rid of the old one. And I slid it over the roll cover. And when we took all that off after the snowstorm, the ice storm, everything was still pretty and green.
Nice.
Wow. Oh, wow. I think I saw that.
She said she put mulch in the bottom.
And yeah, I was just sitting here reading some of the comments.
Huh.
Yeah. Half leaves and then topped with soil and compost. There you go.
Yeah, because it's a lot of soil that's got to go in.
It is.
But once you get it in there, though.
Yeah. You just amend it when you need to.
Yeah. I like the ease of watering it because there's an irrigation kit.
Yeah,
they have a watering disc. I see that's $5.
Okay. Barbara from A Gardener's Journey. She has the irrigation kit, and watering it, fertilizing it, and everything just goes to the bottom.
I'm trying to figure out how to build that so that I can put one on ours that looks like that one. Because I'm like, I ain't fixing to buy that. I'm gonna try to build it.
Girl, listen, because you getting a whole lot of experience. So listen.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? So let's talk about garden expansion. Because I'm growing these watermelons, and y'all know they're gonna grow, even though I'm growing them in grow bags, they're gonna grow off the bag.
Yep.
And so we were talking. I told y'all my dad something about plowing up that lot. It ain't plowed up. So I just been putting down cardboard and weed fabric. I was like, I need to smother this grass.
Yep.
And just let the stuff grow, and then maybe not fall and spring decide what we want to do and how we're going to expand. But I've been watching. Anybody follow Jamaica's life? I don't know how I found her, but listen, I think I love her. Like, I need a place to put this because I don't waste no seed. And she went and found a spot, and she doesn't have any like dedicated spaces. And she just took up the weeds, dug some holes, and put her stuff in the ground, watered it in, and walked away. I said, you know what? I don't know right now if I could do that, but that's not the plan. Once I know what I'm planting and what it looked like,
right?
And it's just like, hey, she didn't like say, oh, this is there, this is here, maybe. Nope, she just went out there and put it in the ground. I said, okay, girl. So, like, okay. Because I was like, part of that I want to have, like, when we get our fruit trees, I wouldn't mind planting around or in between the trees, if you will. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but this is a thought in my mind. But yeah. Fruit trees. So
somebody gave me a lemon Myers plant.
Huh?
Somebody gave me a lemon Myers plant.
I think you told me that. Did you really?
My sister from church gave it to me. She started it. And I was like, I know I won't get no lemons on it this year. But it's a decent size, like it's about this tall with the leaves, not including a little bit of stem at the bottom. And the leaves are nice and healthy. I have one blackberry, y'all. One. I got 2 blackberry plants, but I got 1 blackberry.
Do you have thornless or you have the wild blackberry bush? It's a thornless bush.
I got a thornless.
I have a thornless and a wild.
The blackberry is thornless.
Okay.
Now my lemon Meyer, it has thorns on it.
Yes, it does. Citrus have thorns.
My blueberries, don't let it get cold. Don't let the lemon Meyer get cold. That what you're talking about? Sifting some sort.
I got one last fall, and I brought it in the house for the winter.
Oh, God's desire! I'm so sorry.
It smelled so good.
I was getting ready to say, so I do have blueberries, and they are some of them are starting to turn But I
Okay.
did cover them with netting this
Yeah.
year because last year when I had it for the first time, I was like, oh, these birds is eating at these. So this year I made sure to cover them, and it's quite a few out there. So I'm just waiting until enough of them turn blue to harvest a few
Yeah,
at a
the
time.
birds
Yeah.
finished
You
off
see,
my
I'm so
grapes.
glad you encouraged me to eat this okra, girl.
Uh-huh.
It's good.
Yeah, the birds finished off my grapes. It was a little bit of Concord grapes I had left because you know, it took three years before I finally got some grapes on that thing, and so I was
They ate
waiting for
them
the
while
last
you were
little.
gone.
Yes, they ate the last little cluster. I'm like, oh, I'm just waiting for them to turn, and
Mm-mm.
they swooped them up, but I didn't bring none in the house. I would just walk around the garden just smacking on. They were
Mona said this
good.
would be her last go around with a lemon tree. And who else?
Oh, goodness.
So you got a lemon
Really?
tree. And see, Cynthia has what? You have Concord grapes,
A lemon tree,
you have a lemon tree,
blueberry tree, blueberry bushes,
you got
blackberry.
raspberries. Yeah.
I don't have raspberries.
You know? Okay.
I have blackberry,
Blackberries. Okay.
thornless, and the wild blackberry bush, and then the blueberries.
What about you, Lisa?
Can she cover the grapes up? Netta says she gonna have a fit if the pests take her grapes.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't
cover.
know because they like once the flowers have like produced its fruit,
Right.
can't you just cover the
Yeah,
plant
with
then?
the
Because
netting.
it
Yeah.
won't need pollinating
No, it won't need
anymore.
it after them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like these covers growing out the
Ooh,
box. He had these covers where he can zip them up
Uh-huh.
and protect all his blueberries from the
Hmm.
grapefruit
birds and stuff.
trees.
I just used some cheap Walmart tool, and that's what I wrapped my blueberry bushes in. I
Yeah.
put the tomato cage, the tomato thing, up in
Hmm.
there, and then I just covered it with that cheap tool from Walmart, and I
Yeah.
didn't have no issues with nothing got to mine.
Yeah, so I don't have a place to grow any citrus. Well, yeah, because I would have to bring it indoors because
You don't have a garage?
no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have. Although it be cold in that garage still.
But I keep saying
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, my mom wanted to buy
Ooh,
me a
it's so
greenhouse, y'all.
good.
I told Mama, I said, Mama, I'm just starting. You know me, I might quit next year, don't you?
Don't
We ain't
invest
doing
that
that
deep.
this yet. We ain't doing this yet. But so the grapes as the first one. I think we got with the blueberry plants we bought. It's a twofold got. So we bought them, right?
Uh-huh.
And there were the roots. We bought them. Then we waited too long to put them in some soil.
Oh.
Then we put them in soil, and I was like, I was reading somewhere, and it was like, you should soak it, and you can just scratch it, make sure it's still blah 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 blah. We ain't do none of that, and that stuff's just sitting in the dirt, just sitting there. So we just have the grapevine we just bought today. So
Okay.
that's the only fruit we have. But our goal is to eventually like get a peach tree. I mean, have a nut tree, probably a pecan tree and a pecan tree.
Oh, and I do
And
have figs.
I would love to have figs. Oh, you do have figs.
Yes. I actually ate a couple figs the
Oh,
other day.
Mona, when will we going live again? Y'all, when we going live again? We do at least once a month.
Once a month.
Because
Yeah. But
your
yeah,
schedule.
I had 3 figs. I have a Celeste fig, and then I have a LSU fig, and another one. I don't know what kind of fig it is. It was given to me. So, but my Celeste figs, the first year I got 1 fig off of it, and then like the next year, nothing. I was like, what is wrong? Nothing. So this year I had 3 figs on there, and when I went on vacation, they were still little small things or whatever. And I come back and I'm seeing 1 fig, and I'm like, what happened to my figs? Is something coming in? The good thing is they had fell down in the pot, so I was able to taste, and they were delicious. They were
Really?
good.
And you said it's Celeste?
It's called Celeste.
Celeste.
Celeste fig.
I'm just gonna go down to Texas and eat out of Cynthia's garden.
Come on, girl. You can come eat
Yeah.
ground cherries.
I'm just gonna go there and eat, just like the tour of the gardens and eat.
Strawberries, whatever out there.
Yeah,
I don't know why my camera keeps going out on me.
I don't know. But so when y'all want to go live again? Y'all want to do another Monday? Y'all want to come back in a couple of weeks? What you think? What y'all think? What y'all schedule look like?
I know in the middle of July, I got some things because I'm gonna be doing a little traveling.
She gonna be doing the travel.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get myself used. Like I went on this. I went to South Carolina, and I've never been over there. And and then I had a layover. Huh?
You said I've never been over there.
I never been over there.
Mhm.
In that state. I've never been in that state. And I had to lay over in Atlanta, Georgia, and that was interesting in itself. I had to stay over there. I was like, oh, this is a whole different type of people.
Girl, Atlanta's a whole different beast.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I want to start doing more. I hate flying. I hate it. It was not, yeah. But I mean, if I want to get somewhere in a reasonable amount of time, I just have to suck it up and just. Yeah.
I like flying.
Oh God,
I don't like layovers. I don't want to have more than one.
I don't
stop.
want to lay
I
over
want to get me
either.
from here and take me there. That's what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, I prefer a non-stop.
But
Yeah.
you're gonna pay more
Yeah.
for nonstop.
Mhm.
But usually not too much more.
I wouldn't have cared if I had to pay, but because I was going into a small airport, the big old Delta plane could not go into there, so I had to get a
you
little
ain't had no
smaller one.
option.
Yeah, we didn't have option.
Fix is
I'm
good.
not sitting here acting like I'm not getting on a train tomorrow to go to Philly.
No, we about to shut it
Now, I
down.
haven't did a train
Midnight is
before.
my hour to go to sleep, and it's 11:30. Y'all, it's been 2 hours.
Ooh.
Y'all know we
It's a good time.
So I tell you what, I'm gonna send y'all. We're gonna try in 2 weeks. Whoever can hop on, and then
Wait, 2 weeks is what we talking about? Sunday still?
I don't know, y'all. Sunday night or Saturday night. In 2 weeks.
Like, is that the first, like, around 4th of July time? Or
Yep,
right
the
after?
6th or the 7th.
Oh,
The
I
6th
don't
is a
think I have
Saturday.
anything, man.
I don't think I have nothing on the 7th.
I actually do have a birthday event I think to go to. It ain't on my calendar, but I know I got something on the 7th. But it will be late. I'll probably be back home. We're gonna do it at the same time.
8:30 or 9:30.
We can do the
9:30 would be better if we're gonna do it on the
Mhm.
7th, only because I know I'm going to this birthday event.
Y'all down for 9:30?
Yeah.
9:30?
Mm-hmm.
All
That'll
right,
be
Mona, we'll
8:30
be
my
back.
time.
9:30 on the 7th. I'm gonna put it in my calendar so I won't put nothing
She
else.
gonna join us?
I don't know. Mona, you wanna join us? I'm gonna say, girl, send me I'll go to your channel, get your email address if it's on your thing.
And Mona lives like 45 minutes from me.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it in this calendar, garden chat. Boom, boom, boom.
So yeah, now and so Cheetah, since I started it late, will the whole thing end up on my channel? Or just from the time that I started streaming to it?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Well, I'll let you know once it's done, because I do know I can see that it is streaming to my channel.
So you got it fixed,
I gave you the option, but I've never even played with it, and I don't.
Yeah, and I don't really do anything on my channel, so this is great. Maybe I'll make my channel a gardening channel because I don't do anything on it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got clips I need to upload, and
I'm having issues
I don't
right
like
now
editing it on my phone, so I'm trying to wait.
My editing software, I don't know what happened. I came back and it was not letting me upload any of my videos. It's just doing the sound, but none of the pictures. And I'm like, that is so frustrating. Yeah, it's frustrating. So now I had to start a new editing software that I don't know, and I'm trying to learn it before I can post some videos. So
could you not delete it and then put it back? Maybe
I tried that. I tried to reset the, start it over, start the app over, the editing. It still just want to do just the the sound of it instead of video. So
Mm, mm, mm.
I don't know. I haven't posted on my channel in about a week or so. I'm like, oh God,
It's
I'm
still on
still here,
vacation.
people.
Yeah, I think I might have to just start making my instead of posting on Facebook, because I sent my mom in love a picture of my okra and string beans, and she was like, "Don't post it on Facebook," and everybody at church would be telling me what you didn't post.
Why she gonna tell you? Tell them to start reporting back to her.
Right. And it ain't she on Facebook, but she probably don't be seeing my stuff.
Mhm.
You got
I'm
to let
still
them know
posting
that it's good raw.
Right, right. Mm-hmm.
Mona said she'll be live in 30 minutes.
Yep.
All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna
she's
listen to
going
y'all
live in
till I go
30
to
minutes?
sleep.
Well, I'm gonna be up. I need to work on my hair. I'm supposed to have some headshots taken on Tuesday or Wednesday evening. So I need to freshen up my locks. But I'm going to Philly tomorrow afternoon for a networking event for my business. Those of you who don't know, I have a notary business.
Oh.
So I'll be in Philly this tomorrow, just for the day. Taking the train up and coming back same day.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we'll see y'all here in a couple of weeks.
All right.
Anybody got something else?
Okay.
All minds are clear, as Pastor say. All minds are clear.
All hearts and minds are clear.
All right, we shall dismiss. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for joining us.
Well, thank you for inviting.
Yeah.
Go to see Mona and shifting some soil.
Oh wait, how can we find her? Let me see.
More.
Mona is sifting some soil, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sifting
some
some
soil
soil
and
and more.
Yep.
Let me copy
Good night.
this.
Y'all know I can talk.
Ah!
If y'all new to this time, y'all know I can talk.
All right. Well, y'all have a good
So-
All right.
night.
Goodbye,
Yeah,
Mona. I'm
I
gonna
ain't
try to
gonna leave till y'all
join. I'm gonna
leave.
try to watch you. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.